Okay, this is the Doro 615 and this is a short video to demonstrate some features around the audio settings of the phone. Doro 615, like most Doro feature phones, has a setting for audio, low, medium and high, and it also has on the side an up and down key, plus or minus key for increasing and decreasing volume. When you're in a call, you can increase and decrease the volume. The call has to be started for the volume control to work. So I've got this phone plugged in as the battery's a little low. Let me open it up and let's show you the audio settings. So first of all, here is the key to press menu, so that's matching the menu on the screen, or that's name on the other side. But I want to go to the menu, so I'm going to press this button, go menu, and there we have the phone book. I can cycle down, I can use the up and down button. I'll come back a little bit, so I can go through the options by using the down arrow. Or actually there's a shortcut when you are going to menu. If you want to change settings, you press up, because it cycles through the settings and starts again. So we're going to go to settings, we're going to press OK, and then we're going to choose, for audio settings, we're going to choose sound. Press OK, and now we're going to press audio setup. In audio setup, we have normal, medium and high. These are not volume controls, these are tone profiles. You can imagine that these tone profiles are kind of like the equalizer settings on a stereo. People who have hearing difficulty and disability, they hear in different ways and their tone profiles are different. So what we discovered at Doro through our research in Sweden is that there are 3 large groupings of hearing difficulty, and we created specific tone profiles for the speaker to adjust to play those the sounds coming out of the phone in those profiles. So a normal profile, a medium profile and a high profile. It's not a volume setting. If you do find that audio is not as clear as you would think it ought to be with your hearing difficulty or with your hearing aid, then we recommend that you adjust your mobile phone to a different setting. So we might choose, in this case, medium. It's accepted, and we can go back in order to test out the phone, make a few phone calls and compare normal, medium and maybe high. Depends on your hearing difficulty. Generally speaking, noisier environments and the more or the less hearing capability that you have, you would expect to be on the high setting. Okay, so that's audio setup, normal, medium and high. One last comment about volume. Try setting the phone for different volumes. It's not necessarily the case that the maximum volume will give you the best audio clarity, as you may know that just turning things up very loud just turns up the whole of the sound, and if there's any parts of the sound that sound bad to your hearing or are hard to hear, just making it extra loud doesn't solve it. In the same way that if you're listening to the radio station and there's a distortion, turning the radio up louder doesn't change the distortion. In fact, it makes it worse, it makes it louder. So you can adjust the phone for some other types of volume levels when you're in a call, and just see how that works for you. While I'm here in audio, let's go back, and I'm going to go to volume. This is the volume setting for the ringer, and that's adjusted by the let me get my fingers to work properly, by this up and down. So I'm going to make it louder by increasing the volume. So that's nice and loud. I'll turn it down a little bit, and that's the ringer volume. That's how you adjust the ringer volume. Say OK. So that's settings and volume. Tone setup. Let's have a quick look at that. So that's we can set our ringtones, alarm tones, message tones, the sound that you hear when you open the phone, if you want one or not, when the phone is not in a call, the closing tone, whether or not you want the keypad to be silent or click, or change it to click maybe, or you can hear it click now to give you feedback that you've done something. Let's go back to tone. The sound that it makes when you power the phone on and when you power the phone off. By way of example, we'll just adjust the ringtones. So we're going to, again, choosing OK of ringtones selected. Ringtones are selected. We're going to choose OK there. So OK, that button. And to choose a different ringtone, we just try them out. So I'm looking for a ringtone that I like. Oh, that's a really loud one, number 9. So I'm going to choose number 9 as my ringtone. And then I'm going to click OK, and that's set my ringtone to be that. Let's think about what my alarm tone is. Let's try those. I think I like ringtone 1. So that's the tone when my alarm goes off. I choose OK for that. So now I've set up my ringtone for the phone and the alarm tone. One thing to note on the 615, you aren't able to add tones to this phone. It's a easy to use phone that doesn't have that functionality. So, all right, that's a quick overview of some of the audio features of the Doro 615. Doro mobile phones all have superior audio performance. It's one of the key functions that we focus on, as hearing is one of the most important things, of course, you need when you're using a mobile phone. Okay, this is Batch. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will prepare some more that I hope will be helpful to you. Have a fantastic day, and thank you for being a Doro customer. Take care. Bye-bye.